Welcome to Gimmickast, where the only gimmick is not being full of reprints that people want. I need to make better intros.
Yeah, no, I think my kidnapping one is the best one so far.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I want to try to be funny with this whole how we only have one gimmick, but I can't think of good ones. I mean, last week was pretty
Oh
funny.
yeah, last
I'll
week was
admit.
pretty good. That intro was pretty good.
This week, I just went. What's relevant? Charmers. Okay, what does Charmers have? Good reprints. Maybe I can do something with that.
Yes, fair enough. uh,
So yeah.
oh, I got a good one.
Yeah.
Anyone like?
Yeah.
This is where we have lots of ramen. The show where we have lots of ramen.
Oh no, we'll get to her later, Stampy.
I'm sorry, I was
We'll get.
helping.
Okay, well, we can talk about that later. Um, so anyway, I think the first thing we should mention is that the structure deck polls finally ended.
Unfortunately, I got spoiled. By a rata.
I looked at it immediately after you told me you were spoiled, and then I went, So yeah,
Let's be fair. Listen, it wasn't like anybody's fault because it's not like I was on YGO org. No, it was a random YouTube post from Rada, and because it came up and I was like, oh, it's Rada, I'll go have a look, check out what he's doing, and that's how it spoiled me.
it's not. I can't blame you because Vada is so infrequent about uploads.
Like
we
every
need to
time you
book.
see a thing from Rada, you're like, go, watch it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's start from the bottom. So at number 10, because these are the end results. Number 10 at 3.396%. Super
Samurai.
heavy samurai. What is wrong with my tongue today?
Something.
Okay, something, but how unfortunate. No one wanted super heavy samurai.
It's kind of a
support.
disappointment because Super Heavy Samurai is kind of an alright deck. Like, it definitely needs more than what it has because the recent support for Super Heavy is just a clone of one of the good cards, which is like that's not how you fix things.
So, in other words, made more barrel bowls.
No, not
God
Battle
damn it.
Ball. I was talking about the Searcher.
Oh,
The
thank God,
the
it's not barrel
Searcher.
bowl. Fuck barrel
But
bowl.
Battle Ball is annoying.
Fucking hate that card. Anyway, at number 9 with nearly 5%, tour guide.
I mean, this kind of was predictable. No one, not no.
Yeah, but the fact tour guide got above super heavy samurai kind of hurts.
I mean, like, it was gonna get more votes than Super Heavy just because of how popular Tour Guide is. But like,
Oh, yeah, as a
yeah,
card, yeah.
but like, um, overall, it's like, hey, they weren't gonna get much. They weren't gonna get much, if anything. Um,
Yeah. Well, next is Star Surf on 5.44%.
I'm glad it's higher than Tour Guide, but at the same time, I'm like, I like, meh.
And just beating Star Surf at 7th with 5.47%, Kaijus.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but this is definitive proof that people would rather have giant monsters over whatever the fuck Star Surf has. Was it
A
a chair?
chair, a coffin, and
I know one of them's a scale.
a scale. Yeah, not a
Anyway,
not a not a great one. Um, next is at sixth place with 7.97% of the votes is Karibo. So no do la 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 for us.
yes. Or maybe we'll get one more Kuribo support.
I mean, it's at sixth place, so it's in that territory of maybe, maybe one-off support.
In 5th with 8.35% is Morphtronics. You know, I just want to talk about Morphtronics because how would you think that would make new support for this deck?
Good point. Like,
Because let's remember, the last time we got like good Morphtronics support, they legitimately went, "Let's his cell phone," but we updated it to a smartphone.
yeah,
See, do you think they would have done that with all like some of the Morphtronics?
I don't think they
Because like by
can.
now most of this stuff is out of date.
I don't think they,
Well,
because
I
like
mean,
I'm looking at the Multitronic line. Like most of them, if they were to be updated for a modern design, would be apps on a phone because most of them just got well, calculator one on a phone. Uh,
well, you could probably change boomboxing to Bluetooth speaker.
that's that that
No,
that's that,
no,
that
no,
okay.
okay.
That one's all right.
Okay, a Videon becomes DOSR on. I'm not good at Morphtronic
No,
names.
they're
Goddamn.
annoying. But yes, so I'm not surprised Morphotronics is so high though because 5Ds was one of the like biggest errors for many people when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh that as the show. So Morphotronics being this high is fine. It's normal. 5D's fanboys came in and were like, yes.
Okay. So I was getting feedback on the thing I was talking about earlier with Stampy off screen. Sorry. So fourth place is at 8.61%. It's Trickstar. I know one guy who was very happy that, and I quote him: "Tricktards aren't getting more support."
Thank you very much. That's funny.
Tricktards. That's a very interesting way to put it.
That is funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's also clever.
Tricktards. Oh my god. But the thing is, I think because they got fourth place, we may see main booster set support for them.
I mean, it's not too bad. They're not going to get a lot of support, so I'm happy about that. Because that's the one thing that I was scared about is if Tricksters got the top spot, is they would get a lot of support. Or second place even. Because like we see that with the structure decks at the moment. Like, look how much support like Sacred Beasts got in their structure deck compared to some of the decks that got like the mainline support in sets. Like, there was way more for the decks that got structure decks than the ones that came like fourth or fifth.
Okay. So let's get to the big three, beginning with the massive upset. Third place with 17.48% Gusto.
And the fact that it's so close to with the numbers of the first and second is really upsetting because that means they're probably going to get a lot of support, even though they'll be in a pack.
Yeah, here's the thing though. When I went to my locals yesterday, because I'll talk about why I went to my locals yesterday because I kind of didn't want to, but I did anyway. I saw they had a Gusto Condor, which was like a massive misprint because there was like, you know how like it has the black border on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The black border, it was missing from the bottom and it was on the top. So it's a big obvious misprint. And it was like $10. And I was like, man, if I had the money, I would buy that so I could burn it.
Your hatred for Gustos is just
my hatred for Gusto Condor is stronger than my hate for Gustos. I think Gusto still has some potential. It's just the stupid retarded deck. You know what? So let's move on to the winners. This is actually was quite close as well.
Oh, absolutely. Like, okay, I'll just put the numbers out before we say what I mean, people would have figured out what the results are, but Gustos was sitting at 17. Second place 18.
Second was
and
18.
First was 19. So
second place. I'm sorry to say this. It goes to Cyber Style, which means we're getting the Ice Bear structure deck first, because memers.
But also, like, something I keep pointing out to you, Zane, because you keep bringing it up, or is it Gilkey? Maybe Gilkey. But like, Cyber Style doesn't necessarily mean Cyber Dragons. Yeah, sure, they might have something that helps.
That's what I was saying.
Then I was talking to Gilkey.
Yeah, I'm the one that's saying, yeah, Cyber Style could just mean they're going to make generic cyber support. Which, oh no, that includes Cyber Darks.
Actually, that's not too bad.
Oh no.
Okay. That's not too bad because Cyber Darks are a bad deck, and they kind of need support. Kind of. So it's like, yeah, it could be worse. It could be just generic machine support all around. We know how some machine decks are really degenerate when they want to be.
Yeah. But I here's the thing I want to talk about ice barriers. Do we think they're gonna go all in on synchro ice barrier, or do we think they're gonna go with control ice barrier?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think synchro, just because of the fact that the main cards that ice barriers play, the main cards that are ice barriers that have been played for the last how many years it's been released is the synchros. They have to. There's just
But here's the thing: I have heard people arguing that within the law of dual terminal, ice barriers are supposed to be the one holding back the synchros. So by game design, they should intentionally be shit at making synchros.
that's not a that's a valid point.
That,
But
that's you nearly said that's
no,
invalid.
that's a valid point. That's a valid point. But when has support past the dual terminals end story has had anything to do with dual terminal, like lore? Because we got a new Tristler. That has nothing to do with ice barriers whatsoever.
Yeah, but I think that's non-canon.
Well, it's not going to be canon because the dual terminal story is over. They finished. Finito. Unless they decide to just revive the dual terminal story. Which, honestly, looking at looking at the poll, may actually happen. Because, like, dual terminal stuff, pretty high scores. But, beside the point, no, don't think. I don't think they're going to revive the story to fit in this new stuff. They're just going to make good support and move on. It's not going to be lore friendly. It will just be like, oh hey, this is a thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so unfortunately, I'm actually with the whole thing of it going stun focus, but I think, and I say this, I think we're gonna have two cards that will help enable synchros.
I mean, they have. I mean, they need better tuners. That's all they really need.
Oh yeah, I forgot that shit tuner. Oh, I forgot Blizzard. They have Blizzard. Oh no. Oh.
Because like literally, if they want to,
You know what?
if they want to keep a control focus, but also have a way to enable synchros, they'll just make new tuners that are better
Makes it better, I'll do it.
with a stun focus upon synchro summon. Because like the synchros already have sort of a control focus anyway. All they really need to do is just make it more accessible for ice barriers, and they become better. They're not going to become good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Alright. I don't want to talk about this. You know what we can talk about
Chalmers.
though? Sacred.
All
Beast.
that.
The deck list came out for it recently for the structure deck, and I want to talk about
The
that.
TCG structure thing.
Once I go find it,
I also have to
eventually,
find it.
You can start talking about it while I find it for
I
myself.
haven't found it either. Hang on, we're
For
both.
fuck's sake, we
We are
useless.
useless. The both of us together.
Oh, okay. It's right next to Phantom Age. So you want to talk about Phantom Age TCG release?
Do we really need to? I'm pretty sure we covered most of it.
I'm really hyped for it now for some reason.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Oh, here it is.
So it's his thing is arriving on November 6th.
That's not a bad time frame.
So when do we think we're gonna get Rise of the Duelists? Because we have to go through that shit set first.
Probably September. Like most of the Yu-Gi-Oh products are dropping September anyway.
Okay.
September?
I hate. I'm dreading
No,
that set.
no, no. It would be. It would
I
be.
think I told you why.
It would be
before.
August if we're getting it. If we're getting that one in November, it would be August because it will need at least a couple of months in between. Because it's Sep, then October, November. Oh no, it still could be Sep, but it's either Sep or August that we're gonna get it, which is still not great.
Yeah.
It's not a great Sep.
Uh, but yeah. I think I talked about why I hate Rise of the Duels coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But Phantom Age, I really want to get my hands on the cover card for it. So it's obviously got me a short print Suka there.
Maybe. Let's be fair, the stuff in Phantom Rage is pretty okay. So like, honestly,
Set for the new archetype in
except
it.
for the new archetype, but that's gonna be the thing that gets short printed. You watch. You watch.
What the new archetype? Seriously?
Yeah, no, it's a trend with Konami. Haven't you seen it? Don't you see it? Like, a lot of the time they short print cards from the newer archetypes that are meant to come out in the bigger sets. Like, they did it with some Dogma, Dragma cards. Um, what else did they do it with? They did it with Marine Sus. Like,
Oh, talking about Marines, that's God. I traded in then Invocation and Mechaba from Shiny Victory because you know that print of Invocation from Shiny Victories.
yeah.
Yeah, that's $30.
Whoa. I gotta check mine now. I gotta go check mine when I.
I traded it for a coal anemone because that's 22, a marbled rock, and another blue sea slug that I needed.
Fair enough.
Because coal anemone and marbled rock are super expensive for some reason.
It's because they got short printed. This is what I was saying.
Oh no, not marble rock. Marble rock is like
Oh,
a
no,
dollar
no, no.
fifty. See, coal anemone is the one that's really expensive.
Yeah, because they got.
And I need two.
Yeah, it's short
Ugh.
printed. I don't know why. Again,
Disgusting.
when Konami releases a lot of these new archetypes, if they think it, most of the time they'll do it to TCG exclusives. Is they'll short print them,
Mm.
but because we're not going to see a lot of TCG exclusive stuff, these few, the next few sets because of how, you know, they're already struggling to make new cards because they can't go off the anime. They can't base things around ideas from the anime or get new inspiration from the anime. It's just support most of the time. Um, they're gonna
Mm.
short print every new archetype. You watch at least one of their cards.
Well, we got Murphy's.
Murphy's.
I just want to bring them up because Legendary Duel Season 1 came out. And Murphy, the vanilla Murphy, got a promo print in it.
Interesting.
And the worst part is, it's probably the most expensive promo print in there because the rest of them are shit.
That's fair. Okay, I think.
Like, one of them is Gaia, the other one is the Torrential Tribute Searcher, and then you have the vanilla.
Tribute Searcher is fine because that opens up some floodgates, which is not good. But we kind of went off a little off topic.
Yeah, okay, well, fine. We'll talk about the charm. We'll talk
The
about
Sacred Beast,
Sacred
Charmers.
Beast.
Can I just say, just straight off the bat, reprints in this, okay. Not the greatest, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting James Chupacabra.
Hmm.
I'm trying to see all the ones I know that are going to be good. Vaden reprint, that's really
The
good.
beginning of the end.
Bartha reprint, that's a questionable one.
The beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end reprint.
Pot of
that's
Desires.
Nice. Feel Better reprint. That.
Like.
The Imperial Customs, that's a really
That is a
good
good one.
reprint that we needed.
That's the best one out of the set, honestly, out of the reprints. Why is Rainbow Dark Dragon in here?
Rainbow Dark. I don't know.
Like, out of all of the other ones, like all the other reprints, that just seems so random.
There's no way you can summon Rainbow Dark in this deck.
I don't think you can. I just add period.
Swords Concealing Light, Shape Sister. Dark Factory and More Production is not bad.
No.
They did add Phantasma Emma Trilojig in here. which isn't the one you want to be summoning because you want to summon an armor
Hmm.
tile. I mean, to be fair, like I think this set is very worth it because if you just buy three of these, you don't even need to run half of these
Oh,
cards.
absolutely.
That's getting reprinted in here.
It's
I think at best you're gonna be siding in Raiden. You'll be siding Raiden and shit. What's the other one? Chaos Hunter, because that's the one that lets you discard and stops your
ah.
opponent from banishing or
I just
something.
looked up Rainbow Dark Dragon. Yes, you can summon it in this deck because its summoning condition isn't tied to Crystal Beasts. It's banishing 7 dark monsters from grave.
Yeah.
You're still not gonna.
Pod Desires reprint. That's pretty good,
Mm,
but we've already got one through Toon
we gotta.
Chaos. Those ones are pretty good too. They're like $1 each. They're Pod Desire reprints.
Yeah. Um. It's actually really great. Actually, I'm glad that Konami is sort of leaning towards giving good generic cards reprints often. Not only just because they sell sets, but
Mm.
because like they used to just never do this before. Like you would go months, like maybe like 10 months before you would get a reprint of a really necessary card. Like when the first Desires reprint was like 6 months from its original release. Like it was it was bad. So, also randomly, why is set rotation? Isn't set rotation still on the ban list?
Yeah,
Ah,
one.
okay. I thought it was ban. Never mind. That's fine.
And there's two field spells in here for some reason. You got Fallen Paradise, and you do have Mound of the Bound Creator.
Oh yeah, because most of the OG like um Sacred Beast decks would use Bound of the Mound, Mound of the Bound Creator, because like it was just like, oh hey, you can do this and get it on the field easy, but it's not needed. It's not needed anymore.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I guess we can move on.
to the Charmers.
Okay. We won't go for the food structure list. Do you want to go for the new support first before we do it?
Uh,
I just realized I did miss one of them. I'm gonna have to quickly go grab it because I need to get the other ones out.
um,
You can start with the field spell, I guess.
if I can find where it is. I really should have pre-prepped. We should
Oh
have
no.
pre-prepped this. Oh, here's the quick play spell.
We really.
But no, you talked about the field spell already. I think you have to talk.
I know, but I wanted your opinion on it because I already talked
I
about it.
mean, to be totally fair with you, is I just think it's all right. It's not the best, but it's all right. Like they could have done better. That's all I really have to say about the field spell. Here's the new quick play spell though. It's called Masters of the Spiritual Art. Quick play spell. You can only activate this.
Oh wow, we're really jumping ahead. This is really good.
I was gonna keep.
Yeah,
You
but
can only
keep
activate
going.
this card's name once per turn. Discard one card. Take 2 cards from with different names from your deck that each meet at least one of the criteria listed below. Add to your hand and set the one on your field. Charmer, Familiar Possessed, and Possessed Spell Trap. That's really good. Wow. Oh, that's whoa. Okay. That's in whoa. I don't know how I feel about this card. I know it's good, but I don't know how I feel about it.
It's really good. Like, yeah, you're losing hand advantage, but you're getting +2 off of it.
Oh yeah, there's that. Like, and like most of the time, it's such a. Cause here's the.
What I do like is you do have the option to either you can do familiar possessed or possessed. You don't need the set a charmer because there's some cases where you don't want to be. Well, to begin with, you shouldn't be playing the charmers.
Yeah, no. So you could just search out your familiar possessed, set a possessed spell or trap, and then be like, I'm done.
Yeah, just set unpossessed, which is like the main thing you need to make this deck
Yeah,
works.
that's that. That. I mean, that's the one thing that I think will make this deck actually playable.
This is
The-
legitimately. They didn't need this AP bullshit. They needed shit like
yeah,
this.
absolutely. Oh,
Oh, it's so good. And then do you have any opinions on the teamwork of the possessed and the two APs we have?
teamwork. That's
I presume no.
not really.
Good. Okay, we can talk about tokens. I don't want to talk about how they're gonna be selling this. Okay. Alright, let's go through this because I'm gonna be dreading this. First things first, we're getting the full Fairy Tail package of Sleeper, Vela,
Luna.
and Luna. Oh no, we're missing Snow. Never mind. It's
I
almost
mean, they
full.
can't really. I
It's
mean,
Fairy
if
Tail
they
package.
printed snow in this, that would be like such a bad move.
That would be like we're bringing back Snow. Ha ha ha. And we go what?
Uh, Why is there a Denko Seki reprint? Hang on, I didn't hear about this.
Stop, stop, stop. No, no, no. We have to first talk about Witchcraft of Golem reprint. Fuck yeah.
That's actually a good one, cause like you,
Yeah, because it's a secret rare and it's like $8
and
secret
it's
rare.
not even that good. Like as a secret rare.
Oh,
No, no, no.
excuse me.
I mean, like as secret print spots go, it's not that good because like
There we go. That's much
that's
better.
what I
Thank
meant.
you.
So like, cause like, hey, like
Effect Vela reprint. Shit.
Santa Claus.
Sorry,
Claus.
Santa Claus, Santa Claus. I still got my gold bears to get rid of. Secret Village reprint, good. Spellbook reprint, good. Terraforming reprint again, good. Heat Wave.
Yes, this was something.
What does Heat Wave does again?
I think it's something like Dark Rule or something similar.
At the start of your main phase, neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters.
I don't know why, but Gilky was super hyped about it.
Oh, cause Gilky's a dick. You put no, you no, no. I know where this is getting reprinted. This is the support the charmer strategy because it doesn't stop you from setting. And also, Gilky likes to play fucking Phantasma Spiral, and this is a staple because they just summon normal monsters.
Hey, I played it for a little bit.
Yeah, but Gilky's
Yeah,
more
yes.
ridiculous. Twin Sisters reprint. That's actually really good, despite the fact Shadows is,
Yeah.
had Twin Twister reprint.
I mean, Twin Twisters is now a necessary card for most people's collections, so I don't care that it's getting reprinted.
So, should we talk about the reprint? I was not expecting that happen anytime fucking
Dark
soon.
Ruler no more.
Damn straight! Oh my god. It went from being a promo to being a common.
Yeah, and it's
This
it's
is
kind of a necessary reprint. Let's be fair, because because of how meta defining it is. If they didn't reprint it, there was like they would start losing players. Let's be fair, they would start losing players.
This is so good. Oh.
And we're not even
And
we're not
they'll be
even
printing
done.
the form spiritual
Yeah,
arts.
we're not even
Dimensional Barrier,
and Solemn
Evenly
Warning.
Match, and Solemn Warning reprints are also
Really welcome.
amazing.
Yeah. Dude, what?
There's something I did want to bring up about this because it was mentioned around here somewhere. So you keep talking about those reprints. Oh, here you go, I found it. Yeah, just keep talking about those.
So like
Anything else you think is noteworthy?
something else that is noteworthy. Hang on. I mean, Book of Eclipse is pretty noteworthy. Because like it is a pretty still, despite being like a very old card, it is still very good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, D Barrier reprint is kind of the one that really is gonna sell this because like with how the meta's shaping up, D Barrier is still a really good card. So for a lot of people who got rid of their D Barriers, you can easily pick up a few commons now to help you.
I have two ultras from Dual Devastator. So
Yeah,
this
no.
is nice.
It's like because D Barrier is like seeing a comeback with some of the new strategies, mainly focusing on the three original extra deck like types. So like D Barrier, we welcome you back with open arms. and then evenly matched. It's about time this thing got a common reprint.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Time for the thing I found on the new products. So of course we got a speed dual box. Who cares about that? Let's talk about because this has the release data for the Charmer structure. Um. So for Charmer structure, da da da. Of course, the American price is going to be $10. It's coming out on October 23rd, which would mean it's would be legitimately 1 month before my birthday.
Good. That's good for you.
But then that means I have to wait a month to buy the structure deck.
I know, but
Oh, sad. Anyway, so it does have something rather unique to it that I realized compared to other things.
the pack.
Beginning with yeah. Uh, so I'm just gonna go through what each structure deck contains. So each structure deck contains four ultra rares, four of them being a fixed one, and one being one of the four variant cards. It will then have two supers, which will be it will be probably the new spell and trap.
Mm.
I think Field Spell is going to get ultra print and be one of the four fixed. 35 commons, that's all the reprints and all that. And then one of the five super rare token cards, and then one of the five double-sided deluxe game mats and dueling guides.
Okay. Here's my concern with that. The name, the double-sided deluxe game mat. I am pretty sure is still the paper mat.
Yeah, why are they calling it deluxe?
If they turn around and gave us our what? Listen, it's so confusing because when you read this, you think, oh, are they gonna bring back a small rubber mat? No, it's not gonna happen. Unless they have, unless
Definitely not. Especially if they're selling it for 10.
yeah, it.
Here's my worry though. How is this going to be really bad for whaling? Because they know Chalmers is popular, and they know that it won't be popular to meta people. So they first started off by getting all the reprints, like all the really good meta reprints in here, so people who want to play meta have a chance at that. But the other thing is, they then went, well, we still need to make more money, so why don't we just add this new gimmick where you get a variant card and tokens, like different tokens, so then we get the whales spending more money on these to get at least one of each of these cards.
I mean,
I'm still going to buy three, I'm just going to have to buy singles of all the tokens I want.
yeah, or if you want the variant cards, the other variant cards. But here, listen, I don't think that's. I mean, because they did similar stuff with the starter decks, which they don't do enough of. Can I say? like like the V for Victory starter deck that came with a pack that would give you.
Oh my god, I love that starter
And
deck. That's the one that. Remember, that was
Yeah,
the one
well,
I had when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and then when Pendulum came out, the Pendulum starter deck that also had a similar thing, and that had some great cards on it. Like the pack thing isn't new, so that's fine. But the fact that they're doing it twice, basically, because with the variants and then the tokens, like that's my concern. Is that they're gonna start doing this more often, and it's not gonna be great.
They would definitely.
And it's not going to be great for people who are looking forward to getting old cards. But also, at the same time, I understand why they're doing it, because, yet again, like I said last episode and the episode before that, Konami can't go off the anime anymore. Unless they want to remake all the Rush Duel cards into, actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah, when are we getting Rush Duel over here? I'm just curious, because I haven't seen any news about... I haven't even seen any stores selling it.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about that. Rush Duel has finally released its second set over in Japan. It's only just.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
why we
because
haven't had it
as
yet.
soon as
We're usually a
yeah,
set behind.
when the anime took a break, so did the Rush Duel products, because guess what? You can't really sell Like, they're not going to really sell very well if the anime isn't running. The anime's
Right.
back up, which I also want to talk about because I won. It's been pretty good, and I wanted to point out something else that someone else pointed out to me about the whole show, which I'm not gonna lie is
Mm.
putting it pretty high on my list of good Yu-Gi-Ohs, despite being nothing to do with the the original game. Um, and I'll get to that later.
Mm.
But yeah, Rush Duels is taking off though.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, it is selling. It is doing very well in
Yeah.
Japan. Like because like a lot of the card designs are designed for younger audience, so like they're appealing to kids.
Yeah, but do we want to be teaching younger audiences about gold diggers?
That's the
I'm
only
not letting that go.
exception to this. Um,
I'm not letting
yeah,
that one go.
I don't blame you. That was such a weird card name, and I think I haven't actually. Hang on, let me go have a look because they've just released the finalized version that's going to be released. And if I remember correctly, it
Yeah, you do that.
doesn't have that name for obvious reasons. But also,
Well, I would think so. God.
but like yeah, but also that character who owns that card is also kind of weird, and that's something else I'll bring up.
Oh yeah. I think I was reading that. Isn't she like 44 years old but stuck in a children's
37,
body?
yeah, and she has a child as well. It's so weird.
I need to watch. I need to watch the. I need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into
Um.
like I said before, I'm gonna get into little details something someone pointed out to me about this, um, about the show, which makes it really good for me. Um, so, should I talk about that now or? Okay,
Oh, you can.
so
We have no more
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Ohs to go through.
Also, yes, it has been. It, okay, so the official name in Japanese doesn't directly translate to gold digging, but something similar. So there you go. But
Yeah.
so I'll just get into straight up the good thing that I've noticed. So from episodes 1 to 4 was basically like an introductory to the main crew of the Sevens gang. So like each episode was based off one of the 4 characters, which is fine. But episode 5 is where it starts to get really interesting because they do a whole thing versus this guy with a newspaper and stuff, and they get into the newspaper as Rush Duels is a good thing, and just a small little like thing that happened at the end was like, oh, can Rook, one of the characters, answer fan questions, right? So that immediately doesn't come out as anything for the next episode because the way it's set up, but we skip episode 6 because that didn't really do too much. Episode 7, we meet Mimi, this 37-year-old
Yep.
woman. Um, so yeah, she fights
Uh,
Yuga and stuff, but she also has an off, like just a like an on-screen like throwaway line, which is like, oh, "I have a son who likes Neapolitan spaghetti." Then we roll to episode 8. This kid is dressed up like some Mad Max ripoff.
oh, is this? Because keep seeing cards for this beast
Yeah.
mode deck.
Uh.
Beast gear. Beast gear.
Anyway,
Jesus.
so right, turns out the reason he's fighting Rook in the first place is like, oh hey, my mom is kind of against Rush Duels, and if I play Rush Duels, she won't make Neapolitan spaghetti.
Oh, for God's sake, no! Stop
And
this
then-
already, please. I don't want
No,
to know
no,
anymore
no,
about this
no, no.
lore.
Then here it is. Like, he's like, the reason I dressed up like this was because I sent into a newspaper fan question to Rook, and like we.
No,
and
stop
so
it.
The
Stop it.
the answer to it
Stop.
that Rook gave was super dismissive. So basically, what happened is
Stop it.
Rook basically
Please
told
stop.
this kid, who is now fighting him, who happens to be related to the person that is. Oh, and she's still actively stalking them in this current episode as well. Like, Mimi is still.
Please
Mimi is
stop.
still around.
No. God. I don't want to hear this
It's
anymore.
so.
God.
It's just hilarious. Like, but the reason why it's so good is because it's continuity. They don't just throw away, even though like there's some characters that are just like one-off characters. They don't throw away what happens in those episodes. Like the events of those episodes actually come back to actively haunt the characters who do something bad or stupid. And I actually really appreciate that because like most shows, like even Reigns and stuff like that, there will be one-off like villains and stuff like that who will have like a whole complex with the main character and just never come back. We see this with Genome in Reigns. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
him.
because like he swears revenge on, was it Playmaker? I'm pretty sure it was Playmaker.
I can't remember
Anyway,
names.
so like, and then nothing happened with it. Like, because eventually at the end, like Genome's working with Revolver and stuff to help Playmaker. Like it, nothing comes, nothing comes back at the conflict. Not to mention they break Genome out of prison, and he just disappears like halfway through the end of it. But you know, well, that's a sad point. Like Sevens is already looking really good for me because like they kept up the continuity. They're keeping like the one-shot characters and the events that happen with them. They're keeping them. They're not just like, oh hey, this happened, moving on, like most Yu-Gi-Ohs are. They actually have consequences for their actions, which is one a good thing on my part because it keeps the thing fluid. But two, it also makes it feel like the whole world is actually connected. Like people are actually like talking with each other. Like things are actually happening in the background. Like a good example of how this didn't work was with in Zaxel is the best example because like there were so many one-off characters and they had no correlation to Yuma. They just was like Yuma doesn't like what they're doing. He's gonna go fight them, basically, or they had a number. So yeah,
Okay. All right. Are we done? Yes. Are we? Do I need to suffer
no.
anymore? Good. Okay. Well, moving on from card games, I want to talk about another card game.
I actually
It's one of those
CCG.
CCGs.
That's
That's a computer
oh yeah,
card game. It's
yeah.
like Duel Links in a way. Because Duel Links, yeah. Okay, it's called
Xenon Zard.
Xeon
Oh my
Zard.
god, I play that. I've played it since launch.
Oh, okay. I was about to. Yeah, I
Oh,
started
which
playing
okay.
it.
So did you
Because
actually use did you choose the recommended one for your personality test? Oh.
no.
Well, what was your recommended? What?
Thing is, my recommended was two of them were at 99%. One of them was perfectly me. The other one was Taylor.
Oh, the Taylor. Hugh.
So the one that was like so close to me was the comic book
Yeah.
artist one.
I
Because you know me, I
Yeah.
like writing, I like my
so like
comics.
I got the Taylor as well. I got Hughes, and I actually went with him because he was the recommended one for me, and I've actually been enjoying him, like having him as the partner. Like he's actually really fun to play with. So yeah, you do you. So who did you end up choosing though?
But yeah, I ended up choosing it. For me, it was a tie between like
Ah,
three. It was either I get the car dealer AI,
that's not a bad one.
I get I get the neat, or I picked the bunny because I thought it was
Oh
stupid.
no! So I've actually been watching the anime for this because it does have an anime.
Oh, good. I was gonna watch the anime on the weekend, so you
It's
can talk
it's
about it
a
for me.
it's not a weekly anime. I'm pretty sure it's a monthly because it's just the way they've structured the actual story of this
Ooh, okay.
is it's very disjointed and I know where they're going with it, Um, so like, it's also free to watch on YouTube as well.
Ooh, okay,
Like,
that's much
yeah,
better.
like it is. It's free to use. Um, and it's really cool. Uh,
Yeah. Uh, so anyway, I have two code men. So I ended up picking the neat, but then I got one of those three air gears, and I decided, I'll get the car
so
dealer AI as well.
I've only stuck with Hugh, for a good reason because he's the
Oh, which
tailor.
one's Hugh again?
I really like Hugh as much as like his story is kind of annoying
Hugh.
sometimes, but like I really
I, I was actually kind of tempted to get the rescue AI.
he's
I was
also
just
cool.
like, damn, he seems like really irritating. I like
You know
this
what he
already.
reminds me of? He reminds me of a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like, damn, this is like a Kamen Rider, but he's
Yeah,
not being like, oh,
like
I'm not really that confident. He's like, yeah, burning
yeah,
passion.
but like so
He's like, oh my god. He's like guts.
so okay. I'll also explain about the anime is that each episode so far is based off a certain character. So first episode was the nurse. Can't remember her name. Second episode was
I can't remember her name either. I
the
can't remember
second
any names.
episode was the neat. Um, third episode
Oh, good.
third
I love
episode
her.
was I can't remember who the third episode was. But the fourth episode was Ash Claude, the police one, and then the fifth one is the detective. Hang on.
I want to get the detective next because I just went, oh my god,
Also,
he's
like,
kind of cute.
I'm not gonna lie, the how the
We haven't even explained what the card game is about yet for our audience, but let's keep talking about the
yeah.
anime first.
Oh, hang on, here it is. All the animation, the whole animation is okay. I got it. So, oh, I forgot. Episode 0 is the nurse. Episode 1 is the neat. Episode 2 is back to the nurse. Episode 3 is the idol. Episode 4 is Ash, the police. And then
Oh,
episode
her.
5 is the police. So, um, the card game is sort of like Magic the Gathering. Like, there are a lot, but the interesting thing about it is like it's a cross between Duel Masters and Magic the Gathering, but it also has its own.
I do not remember Duel
That
Masters,
like
so
the
you're
only
gonna
thing it
have
really
to.
takes from it is the fact that you can use monsters as mana thing. Like that. That
Yeah, there's base minions. You can move minions in
yeah,
and
like
out of
that's
your
the
base
that's
if it's
the
specified.
unique mechanic for Xenosaga. And then they also have the
I, I want to mention that the main selling point is the fact it's
oh
AI
yeah no
driven.
they don't hide the fact that this game has AI in it. Like they actively encourage you to play with the AI, and it's great. And like each
Yeah,
each and
because I think because it's
yeah,
using machine learning.
it actually learns as you play. It learns how you play. It learns how the deck plays. But they also have their own personalities, so they're like designed. They have different base like play styles in them. Like it's insane. It's just so insane. Like this is just a free to play as well. Like and it's
Yeah, it's so easy to get packs, and then you can grind any cards you don't want
yeah,
to make cards.
it's really good. And I, I'm I'm not surprised why it took off in Japan. I'm really not surprised because it's going to take off here as well. It's it's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, in the Discord I'm in, because of how that's how I found out. Because in our dedicated card game Discord, we have like channel. It's all I
Xeno.
see in there. It's just everyone
Yeah,
playing
and
Xenosaga.
here's the best bit. Like they don't. Here's the best bit. If you want to autoplay, you actually have to save up like points to autoplay. So you have to actively grind. You can't just cheat the system, and it's brilliant. I love that about it. Like you can't cheat this game. You can attempt to, but it's not gonna work.
Oh, that reminds me. What deck are you playing? Like, what's your main?
My main
like,
color right now is red.
Damn it, I'm playing
See,
white.
my second is white. Like, cause I haven't
I'm actually trying to switch over to blue because one, I have a really bad hankering
Control.
for any decks with Merfolk in it, and also I kind of like the idea of it being like a magic
It's
focus
also
deck.
it's very
But
control.
I did. I was going to do a practice one of it, and I let my AI play it. It just went mana pass, mana pass. I went, is my deck building that bad?
See, here's the thing. Like
Am I
this is
that?
the thing. That's why I really like the fact that I have the Taylor AI. Because I went on and looked up what was good about what was good about my AI. His whole focus is deck building. So I can press the auto deck building and he'll come up with something.
Wait a minute, the AIs actually do something? Because the guys went, oh no, they mean shit. They're just like, pick your wife. I'm like, okay then.
Like again, like
Shit, now I
because like a lot of them have different personalities, but the Taylor actually has a good deck building AI in him. So I can sit there and get a nice little flow, like nice balanced out deck for me, like without having to mess up.
fucking. I need to find out what my
So which
AI
one are you
is about.
maining at the moment?
I'm maining the neat.
I'm pretty
That's Hinoara Decken, Dark
I'm
End.
pretty sure she has
She's useless.
um
Pretty sure she's useless.
I'm pretty sure she also has a deck building focus. Uh Hang on. Let me get back into this. So, yeah. Well, but Xenozad is really good. Check that out if you want to play. Like, just have a look. It's fun.
Balford's Wiki.
Oh wait. Oh no.
Okay. Oh.
What happened? Oh.
I'm trying to find it myself, but the wikis are useless.
Oh no. I just
What is it?
so I deleted the app for a little bit because I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna go back to this at some point, and it looks like it reset me.
Oh, you didn't back
So it
up your
reset me.
data. I
Oh
know this
no.
immediately.
Oh well.
Uh,
Oh well. That's my fault. It's fine. I'll get back into it. Anyway, Xenozad, great game. Have fun.
yeah, I would recommend it if
Free
you
to
just
play
want a free play
CCG.
card game
Yeah.
you can play. Yeah. Oh god, that reminds me. Because with the new event going on, I picked a thing. Yeah, I picked out a title I wanted. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's good. It's sexy. It's like sexy question mark. No, galaxy. I'm like, what? That makes no sense, but I'm gonna have it anyway.
No. It's
So
stupid. This
stupid.
game is fun. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt about it. This game is just fun. Um,
Yeah. Oh, please put the blue mana in. Thank you. For love of God. There you go. And then you're just gonna increase my movement. What's that gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. You did nothing. Ah, fucking shitty AI. Well, I brought up Xenozard. You want to bring up Pokemon or Smash?
let's bring up Pokemon first because this is
Okay. I played
Good.
Cafe Mix. I'm joking. I'm joking. Just fucking. Let's talk about the main one, Shiny.
um
I'm really not seeing any of my mana. It's
yeah.
disgusting.
So Unite. I hate this. Can we? Okay, so Pokemon
Yeah.
Unite, MOBA, like
We're talking about. I want to talk about the shinies.
oh yeah, Shiny Zero Aura. Okay, I gotcha. That's what you wanted to bring up. I was thinking you were bringing up the other thing, but never mind. Yeah,
I don't want to talk about Pokemon Unite
fair
until it's
enough.
fishy out.
So yes,
Can I please draw a
Sh-
white
sh-
mana card?
Shiny
Sorry.
Zero Aura is now available, and I have it.
I have mine.
And,
He's
like,
quite nice.
And people have been
That
getting
is
competitive stats from these, so they have a good stat roll. So, not gonna lie, I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy
I'm
with
dead.
that.
Shit.
Um,
Oh no. I'm
congratulations,
not dead.
everyone who.
I'm not dead.
Congratulations, everyone who
So I'm playing Xenozard right now. Why am I not drawing
Is that
white
all we
mana?
wanted to bring up for Pokemon?
No. I did play Cafe Mix, which is on
Mm,
Switch and
yes.
mobile.
So,
And what's the other thing that I have? It's actually pretty bad. I don't want to talk about it. It's very
yeah.
pay to win. Did you just retire my? Fuck you. It's fucking Red Eye AI's
Okay.
bullshit. Fucking bricked
Well,
me.
so we'll just move on to Smash then. Min Min's out.
Min Min.
I've played.
I played her. She's kind of fun. I'm not
She
maining
is
her.
really fun. I might because I found a really funny control scheme I can do with her.
Uh,
Cause like
I like
someone.
It's just I'd rather be playing Zero Suit.
Fair enough. But like Min Min is fun. She's not competitive in any way. Also, one thing I want to mention is that the 8 version 8.5 like the 8 no, version 8 buffs. They buffed everyone. Why? This doesn't fix problems. I think there's like one person. There's like one person with a debuff. Like
It better not be
it's
Zero Suit.
not.
I swear to God.
Like I'm pretty sure it was like
Okay.
can't remember. But it's just really funny because it's so stupid. Like they who thought it was a good idea to buff everyone? I don't get it. I don't get why they did it. Like this is a fuck. It's just fucking stupid. Also, on another note, but still Smash related, I got Vault Boy. I got Vault Boy.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. I'm getting all the good me costumes. I'm still haven't got the other two though. Splatoon duo. I haven't. I like. I'm gonna get them
Yeah.
because I was like I play Splatoon 2. It's fun. Of course I'm gonna get them. So. Um.
Yeah, but
So is that it for Smash news?
I don't really want to talk about Smash. Yeah, I mean the new stage is pretty cool. I said I'm still gonna be playing on the Persona stage because it has mass destruction. I'm really addicted to mass
Fair enough.
destruction. It's like it's taken over Last Surprise for me in top like in terms of like Persona songs I like. Don't
You know
read
you
what with the
can
white
just
mana
add it
card.
to
Oh
every
wait, no,
stage.
yet. Can I? I can have mass destruction in every single stage. That's amazing.
Yeah, because there's a thing where you can add playlists to stages. You just add that playlist with that song in it to every stage, if you want.
Nice. I need to go do that then.
Listen, my
Um,
homepage is not the Smash theme anymore. I'm pretty sure I changed it to one of the other songs.
I need to. I want to change it so my main menu only plays mass destruction
Yeah,
every
you
time
can
I
do that.
boot it.
Like, this is like small things that just people don't realize that how much you can customize the fucking stages and shit. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, because no one fucks with the stage
Yeah.
settings. Like, if you actually go into your stage settings and, like, you know how, like, you can buy songs and stuff like that? It doesn't auto-assign those songs to the stages of the games that they're related to. You have to manually do it, which is, one, stupid, but two, I don't understand why people haven't realized that either. Because, like,
Hmm.
the Smash Ultimate soundtrack, if it was released, would have, like, fucking 1,000 songs on it. Like, you see 20 songs on a stage each, right? But, like, that's not even half of
Yeah.
it. So, like,
Hmm.
so yeah,
Hmm.
I think
Come on,
I think
why
that's
can't you please use obliteration? But wait, no. See, that's what happens when you don't use it.
so
She's
yeah.
gonna use it and kill me.
Blue. I
Sorry,
know.
I'm getting
So
frustrated
yeah, I
I
think
guess.
that's about it for Smash News. So we want to talk about our individual stuff now. Okay, so
You
I
can go
kind of
first
fucked
then.
up. You know how I was like, I returned last week. I forgot I was going on a family trip for 2 weeks. Like an idiot. So I can't actually upload anything. So I just didn't upload last week, and I'm gonna save all my uploads till after I come back. Because yeah, I did a dumb, like like the idiot I am. Um.
Oh, that's a very big card.
Okay, so I redid the
Oh
test,
god, I hate.
and now it's giving me the bear. It's either the I. So I got the 99% I have the comic AI, the idol AI, and the costume AI.
Oh god damn. Let's be honest. We all know the best AI is
I'm
the
picking
one
the
in the
bunny.
bunny suit.
Like that's the costume AI. So
I just went, what the fuck? He looks
yeah,
so
so
stupid.
I'm
I
gonna
like
grab
this.
him instead.
Yeah, that's gay.
Anyway,
Oh no, he's not
so
talking.
yeah, that's so yeah. I'm not gonna come back till after I come back from the holiday, and then we'll see what else happens.
Yep.
So what about you, Zane?
Okay,
How's
so
your
I'm
update?
currently working on a pet project for my. Yeah, this is my update. Um, Pretty much for my small thing I'm working on. I'm working on. Okay, I think the best way to explain it is I'm part of this community, this of OC Blaze Blue players where we play net play. Um, we just recently passed 100 tournaments on our weekly net play tournament, so I thought, why not for a just to say thank you for these guys putting up with me. I'm going to make it so we can. I don't know how to describe it. I'm making it into a highlight reel of that stream we had, and that's what I'm doing right now. The sort of like little Jubei edit I made was kind of me just going, just me to show that I'm worth doing that. Like I can do this. But yeah. Um. So yeah, that's my thing. And then after that, I'm working straight onto the
Straight
Monarch
back to it.
script. And that's about it. Ethan's not saying
No, I'm
anything, so
actually
I'm
listening
assuming
in
he's
because I don't
dead.
know 100% what you were doing.
Yeah, but then, cause then after I get that out of the way, because right now I just need to sort the intro, and then I just need to go through 3 hours worth of footage, getting all the good parts, and making sure that all weaves in together. And then after that, I just want to finish the Monarch script and just
Yeah.
get that smashed out. So I won't really be doing any plays until those two out of the way. I mean, like, maybe once I get the big thing out of the way, I'll get the that part done. I might get another idiot plays video out of the way because I want to try doing Time Lord but with Vank up tech
That's
in it.
interesting. Well,
Yes, it is. So god damn, this new deck I made for my AI is
well,
absolutely
I think we
fucking
should leave
shit.
it there now that we've actually
I
covered
should play
everything.
it normally. Yeah, I hope something actually
Yeah,
good
because like
happens.
info, like news at the moment, it's pretty dry. Like, yeah, we've talked about a lot of stuff in this podcast, but like, it's the content is drying up. So, I mean, we'll find something to talk about, but
Yeah,
like, I mean,
we'll have to. Maybe we'll just talk
we
about
could also do
Aussie
that.
stuff.
We could sit down for an hour and just talk about, oh, hey, like, here's the meta report or something like that. Something stupid. I'll
The meta Xeons are Jesus Christ. I think meta right now is fucking
yeah, and I
black
mean, black
decks.
deck's pretty destructive. Also white decks if they have the lion. You know that lion. Fuck,
Oh, Lion Deity? Yeah,
that thing's
I just lost to that. This
it's
is a
so
fake
annoying. Like, white
AT.
and black are the main ones. But I've also seen some pretty aggressive red decks running around, and then than control focus blues. So like, really depends on which packs they're buying. Also, that's another good thing about Xenozard. It doesn't have rotation. Thank fuck.
Oh,
Yet.
yet. It doesn't have rotation yet.
I
We don't know.
mean, it's not hard to grind up stuff. I wanna, if depending on what the bunny offers when I get my thing back, it'll depends on what I'll play now because of the whole. I had to restart. Shit. Oh well. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah. See you guys. Hopefully for
Bye.
something good next week. Bye.